Right, you're ready for the next stage once the paint is completely dry. So this is step 3, we're going to paint the clouds. And for this I'm going to actually get a new palette. I save my other palette, the paint on it will dry and I can come back and use it again. So the clouds are various different greys. So I get my white and my black to mix up the grey. I'm going to add a little bit of the French ultramarine blue into it. And now I'm just going to add a teensy little bit of red into it, just a tiny little bit. And once I have that mixed, I add more white to a corner of it to mix up some different shades of grey. So now I'm going to switch over to using a filbert brush. And I also have in my hand a clean, soft, round brush for blending the clouds. So with my filbert brush, I start with my darkest colour. I'm working kind of circular motions, and then I work between my different greys to build up the areas. I might have to mix some more greys. So I work quite quickly with this because I want to be able to blend the paints while they're still wet, and I do this with my soft round brush. So I'm not trying to get every single cloud exactly as it is in the photograph. I just want to get the general feel of the sky and the way that it's getting lighter as it goes towards the bottom. And again, here's me blending the brush using my blending the clouds using my soft brush. Now there's some areas of blue peeking out through the clouds, so I want to get these in. So I mixed my two blues together with a bit of white. And I want to knock the starkness out of that blue by adding a small little bit of yellow ochre into it. And that will deaden the blue, so it's not too bright. And then when I applied it to the canvas, I noticed, no, maybe I knocked it back a bit too much. And that's okay if that happens. It looks one way on your palette and it might look completely different on your actual canvas. So you can adjust as you go. And now that I'm happy with the blue, I fill in different sections, darkening it for parts that I think are darker blue. And I'm also going to include a little bit of blue reflected in some of the clouds, just to knit the painting together. All right, and then go back to building up my greys. So this can take some time. And then on the bottom, there's a lighter streak of blue. So what I did here was get my two blues and white and fill them in. It's going across using a flat brush and a horizontal stroke. Then I go back to my filbert brush and work with my greys. Now there's a lighter section in the middle there that I wanted to make sure that I get that in. So I put white in the middle section with little bits of blue around it. And then I continually work around my sky, adjusting the clouds as I need to between my filbert brush and my soft round brush. You see the way I have my soft round brush in my hand at the same time. And also you'll also notice I'm not dipping my brush in the water. I'm keeping the paint quite thick so that the paint is applied quite thickly to the canvas so I can blend it well. If you apply the paint too thinly, you won't be able to blend it. And just keep working till you're happy with the sky. Now, it's time to clean your water, your brushes, and if you're messy like me, your hands.